Hey everyone, in this video I'll be covering the basics of the inventory, hotbar, and primary hand functions. I'll also demonstrate how to gather basic resources and use a crafting table. And at the end of the video I'll share some bonus tips. There are a few things to cover first before jumping into your Minecraft world. At the bottom of the screen there are two indicator bars that you will need to pay attention to throughout the game. The food bar is the one located on the right, made up of symbols that look like little ham hocks. Over time, the food bar will decrease and will need to be replenished periodically. The health bar is the bar on the left, made up of hearts. You can lose hearts by various means, including taking damage from attacks, fire, drowning, and fall damage. Pressing the E key will bring up your inventory, or what you are currently carrying. When you first start your world, your inventory will be empty. The bottom row of the inventory is called the hotbar, which is also visible under your health and food bars, even when your inventory is closed. You can close your inventory by pressing the escape key. You have two hands in Minecraft, your primary hand and your offhand. The primary hand is the hand you see on the right side of your screen. The offhand will be covered in a later video. The items in your hotbar can be equipped into your primary hand by using your mouse scroll wheel. The highlighted square is the item that will be equipped. If you don't have a scroll wheel, you can equip items from your hotbar by using the number keys 1 through 9 on your keyboard. There are two categories of functions that can be performed with your primary hand. Left-clicking the mouse will hit or attack, and right-clicking will use or place an item. At this point, you can go ahead and enter your Minecraft world, and recall that there will only be 10 minutes of daytime. Within these 10 minutes, you will have to gather some resources and take shelter to make it through that first night. The first thing you want to do is collect wood from a tree. Find a tree, walk up to it, and aim your mouse at one of the tree trunk blocks. Hold down the left mouse button until the wood is broken and a log shows up in your inventory. If the tree breaks but the log doesn't go directly into your inventory, just walk up to the log until it is picked up. Collect at least 6 logs so that you'll have enough to craft the items that you'll need for the first night. Next, use some of the logs that you have collected and turn them into planks. Open your inventory and place 3 logs in one of the squares in this 2x2 grid. This is done by left-clicking on the logs in your inventory, moving them over to one of the squares, and right-clicking 3 times in the same square. Move the remaining logs back to your inventory by hovering over an empty spot in your inventory and left-clicking. Now you want to move all of these planks into your inventory. To do this, hold down the left Shift key and left-click on the planks. These planks will be used to craft the crafting table. To do this, pick up your planks by left-clicking, then move them up to the 2x2 grid, filling each square with 1 plank by right-clicking once in each square. Move the remaining planks back to your inventory. Left-click on the crafting table and move it to your inventory, preferably to the hotbar. Close your inventory by pressing the escape key. Equip the crafting table in your primary hand by using the mouse scroll wheel or number keys. Then place the crafting table at a convenient location in your world by aiming at where you want to place it and right-clicking. Now you're going to use the crafting table to craft a wooden pickaxe. If you right-click on the crafting table, you will see that it contains a 3x3 grid, which will allow you to craft any item as long as you have the correct ingredients. Click on the book or recipe button and find the recipe for a stick. Click on the recipe and left-click on the sticks that appear on the right. Place them into your inventory and repeat this one more time so that you have 8 sticks. Next, find the recipe for a wooden pickaxe and click on it. A wooden pickaxe will appear in the square on the right. Left-click on this and place it in your inventory. To exit the crafting menu, press the escape key. So with that, you have just crafted your first tool in Minecraft. To recap, number 1, keep an eye on your health and food bars from time to time. Number 2, use the E key to open your inventory and the escape key to close. Number 3, equip items in your primary hand by using the mouse scroll wheel or number keys. Number 4, left-clicking will cause your primary hand to hit or attack, while right-clicking will allow you to use or place an item. Number 5, to collect wood, aim at a tree trunk and hold left-click until the tree trunk is broken into a log. Number 6, create planks from logs by using the 2x2 grid in your inventory menu. Number 7, create a crafting table with the same grid by placing a plank in each square. Number 8, right-click on the crafting table to craft items, using the recipe book as a guide. That's about it for this video except for those bonus tips that were mentioned earlier. Bonus tip number 1. If you spawn in a world where there are no trees nearby, just exit that one and start a new world as many times as you need to until you get one that has trees close to your spawn point. And it doesn't just have to be about trees. You could also just keep creating new worlds until you find one that is to your liking. Bonus tip number 2, if you happen to die in the game, don't fret, you get to come back. Just hit the respawn button. When you respawn, you can reclaim your items at the same location where you died. Bonus tip number 3, don't wander too far from your original spawn point when you're first starting a new world, as you don't yet have an alternate respawn point. If you wander too far, then die, you may not be able to find the spot where you died, and therefore you might not be able to retrieve your items. The next video will be a fun one, where I'll cover building a shelter and surviving the first Minecraft night.